Hi, Model Chili here, and welcome to update number 5 of my Tamiya USS Enterprise build series. It's been a couple of weeks since my last update, so I'll just go over what I've been up to in the last couple of weeks. So you can see the island is pretty much done. So I've attached all the photo etch railings, the photo etch radar pieces, and painted them all up. And I've also attached the signal flags up on just little stretches of stretch sprue, and added the figures from Fujimi. These are Imperial Japanese Navy figures, so at this scale you can't really tell they're Japanese, so they make a nice fit. And also done some weathering, a bit of rust, just using Vallejo rust wash. I just applied very lightly, and a grey wash just to bring out some highlights and some shading, and put some little spots around the numbers just to simulate the little spotlights that they have around the number on the hull. And yeah, so that went together really well. Some of it can look a bit rough the closer you get, but overall I'm quite happy with it. It got really difficult to sort of handle the more I did, and it was really hard to avoid bending pieces or breaking something. It was just a consequence of how I've put this together, which has been pretty haphazard. I sort of discovered as I was building the kit how much extra detail you can actually buy out there, and I bought it extra pieces like the resin parts and the photo etch parts after I started painting and assembling the model. It would have been a whole lot easier if I'd done it all from scratch. But that's one of the things I've learnt about building this. Such a huge project, I really should have done the research and spent a lot of money up front getting all the extra pieces I needed, but I've sort of just done it as it just sort of winged it really. And you can see down there I've got handrails under the deck going all along the side there. The little radar platform, got little railings and a little ladder, and some curved railings around there and all along the side. I applied all the photo etch just with a little dab of PVA glue at the end of a toothpick, and I found it's working really well. It makes a really good bind, so it sticks pieces really well, and it doesn't leave any residue or lumps or anything behind. It dries completely clear, so I found it to be quite useful. And while it is strong, it's still possible to pull stuff off if you've made a mistake. You may have noticed since the last update that this little platform here, I originally glued that on upside down. I don't know how that slipped through, but it was a bit of a blunder, and I only just noticed recently, so I had to pull off the railing. I had to pull this piece off, but because it was all PVA'd, it was not too bad. I could all pull it apart without too much damage, and flipped it around the right way, redid the railings, and stuck it all back together. Also in the photo etch pieces were extra doors, as well as the rails, and these little cages that surround the ladder going up to the island. And yeah, so I've painted all the figures, just sort of an overall tan uniform. I'm not sure if the US Navy still wears those uniforms, but I just mainly took inspiration from Top Gun. And the old naval jack there, no longer being used, I've recently discovered. It's been replaced in 2002 by the old Don't Tread on Me snake. So since this kit was from 1985, the old naval jack will have to do for now. And yeah, so the ship's pretty much done. It was a Piece of good news though, I finally found the decal set that you can buy for this kit. After literally hunting for that since I bought this kit months ago, one finally popped up on eBay and I snatched it up. They're incredibly difficult to find, so I'm really happy I found that. So that'll add a nice big letter E to the back of the island and the USS Enterprise name on the front, and a few more deck markings. So I'm really happy to find that, and it's also slightly annoying to that I didn't find it ages ago, where I could have used some of the decals instead of painting, like especially these markings around the elevators. So again, it's one of those things that I've sort of discovered and implemented sort of halfway through the build, whereas it would have been a lot easier if I'd done it earlier. But again, it's just one of those things. I mean, I tried looking for it and I just couldn't find it. So, but now I have, so that's on its way. So the next time you see this island, it'll have even more decals on it, which should make it look pretty good. And yeah, so just a few more pieces to attach. The little antennae, they stick out the side there, and the blast shields. And yeah, so I'll stick all those on once I start populating the deck with all the tow trucks and the fire trucks and cranes and all that. As far as figures go for the deck, I'm going to use Eduard's photo etch carrier crew, so they all come in pre-painted and quite detailed with the little air protection and all the little poses that they do on the deck. So hopefully that'll liven the ship up a bit. The only downside is they will be flat, two-dimensional figures, but yeah, it's better than nothing. And yeah, so I'm just debating if I should move on to the planes next, or if I should work on some other models. I've got 48 planes to build in total. That includes jets, helicopters, Hawkeyes. So that'll be another big project in its own, which I'm kind of looking forward to actually. But yeah, I've been really sort of itching to build some other things in the meantime, like I've started that Striker. I really want to get onto some of the Star Wars models I've got building up, since all the Star Wars hype train is going into overdrive. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see coming up. Any of the stuff I've just mentioned. And if you're still watching, thanks for following me so far. And a shout out to all my new subscribers. And all of those who have posted feedback on the videos, it's really appreciated. It's great to hear your thoughts and comments. Makes it all worthwhile, really. And yeah, so keep a lookout for the next update, which hopefully won't be too far away. And until then, take care, and I'll catch you next time.